I was not originally going to make a video on this, but I decided to just do that anyway. I've had several people asking me how everything was and to let them know, just to let them know. And, well, it's, as far as bills, it's not good. I mean, the land taxes are going to be due, and that's going to be nearly $1,000. We usually use the tax money to pay for that. And this time, the tax money is, the tax money that we get back is not going to come in until too late to pay the land taxes. And from what I hear nothing about any leniency. The bank hasn't called any leniency. They're still charging us lots of overdraft fees, negatives. They're still charging overdraft fees. They're still charging bills. This is the electric bill, $201.15, because we couldn't pay it on the due date where it was due on time. We're probably not going to be able to pay it on the date it's due, but they claim on TV, the president said, listen, utility bills do not count right now. Well, that's not what they're telling us. So this is what they were telling us. They said that they were telling us that $111.35 is due for the internet bill and home phone, which we can't use the home phone anyway. It messed up, and they won't fix it unless without charging us an outrageous fee. Kind of like several other things we need fixing in the house, but I'm not talking about it because it's not going to do a bit of good to talk about it, because, wasting your time with all that negativity won't do a bit of good. But I'm just talking about the things at hand. I thought that right now they were going to waive bills and fees right now. But then I get a disconnect notice. We get a disconnect notice Tuesday for the internet. It tells us to contact the billing department. And it says that we will be disconnected by the same with the electric bill. Disconnected on the 25th. And it says our disconnect date for the internet will be the 25th of this month if we don't pay it, unless it's a holiday, by 4:30 p.m. on the 25th. So they want $111 for that, regardless. And then they also want, and AT&T won't shut up. AT&T keeps giving me emails saying, and text messages, they keep alerting me, and they're not waiving any bills. Our electric bill of $201.35 and then $111 for the internet, and then there's the 300 megabits per second internet, and then there's the AT&T bill of $147.35 that they claim we have to pay $200 something every month, which that shouldn't even be. They claim, you pay a $300 bill every month, but we pay. They wanted us to pay it every half month, but we can't. We don't do that. There's no way we could pay it every month. They want us to pay it every half month, but there's no way we could do that. So what we do is we pay it at the end of every month. Try to pay it at the end of every month, and it's not waived. Let me show you. They keep overdoing it with a friendly reminder. A friendly reminder. $142.97 is due immediately. And we're like, how the heck are we supposed to... I mean, they've sent me 4 texts. They've sent her multiple texts. They've sent me emails consistently saying that the bill's due immediately. And yet we're being told on TV that all bills are currently waived. AT&T is supposed to get rid of data caps, overages on data. Haven't heard that. That stopped because of the tornado. They gave us unlimited data till the 16th, and then it went away. Other than that, there's been no more leniency, as far as I can tell. And due to this virus outbreak, they're supposed to be giving leniency on all of these bills. I've been told by some of my subscribers that their bills were being waived. I have seen no waiving of bills. And they want us to pay through debit immediately. We can't do that. We're already in the negatives right now. If you do that, think about that. If everyone has to pay through debit, Dollar General charges a $1 fee, and then that $1 fee is separate from the bill of your already overage. That's a $26 fee for that overage, a $26 fee for the $1 fee, and that's a $26 fee for every overage that you, and that comes out of the next check, for every overage that you have to do. So that's why it's best to just draw out a certain amount you can, whether you have it or not, if they let you. And since we've been with that bank so long, they usually work with us. But it's still, as best they can. Sometimes you can't because, and what I'm really concerned about is the taxes are coming up. We had the taxes done. Well, the land taxes, property taxes are coming up. That'll be about $1,000. How are you going to pay that since the IRS is not giving everyone their tax returns right away? We usually use we'll have to take out a $500 loan, so to speak, a check from the bank an IOU basically, in order to pay the land taxes, the property taxes, if they don't give us our tax returns this year. Because we usually take the tax returns to pay part of that to pay the property taxes. And next year they say we won't get anything back, hardly at all. They said we'll be lucky to get anything back next year. That's the one negative thing this time about the taxes. This during the past few years and next year as well. But since this whole delay due to the virus, we're not getting the taxes back. They claim they're going to give us 2 checks, but that'll still be 2 or 3 weeks away. That's still not going to be on time to pay the land taxes. And if you don't pay land taxes, you don't have a place to live. You're out. You're in trouble. And bottom line is, a lot of things need paying, and they're coming up quickly, and I'm not seeing any. Where's the waiving of the fees? Where's the waiving of bills? They don't know what you're talking about if you ask about it. They have no clue. It's not on their website. The only thing they say is that the banks and the businesses, and we can't pay our bills through debit. We have to go to the place because there's too many overages. They'll charge way too many overage fees, and then you'll be more in the negatives than you already are. But it's ridiculous. Where are the waivers? Where is the bill waiving right now? A lot of my subscribers have said that the bills are being waived, and that would be great if that were the case for us, but it doesn't seem to be the case. They don't seem to be waiving any bills from what I can see, any type of fees and costs. And where is that at? Where is that? They got up on TV a little while ago. The Coronavirus Task Force Group, President Trump, Vice President Mike Pence, and all those individuals up there, they got up there and stated, do not be charging anyone bills right now. Do not be charging overages. Do not be charging bills. Waive the fees for now. They're not doing that. Around here in Tennessee, they're not doing that. I don't see any of the places doing that. So, how should we go about that? What should we do about that? Anyway, I know you all are struggling too, and that's just a fact. The majority of you are all struggling as well. We can't thank that one individual enough, that donation he gave. But I was just trying to say, where are the fees that are supposed to be waived? I don't see any waived fees. So, why is it doing this? I don't see any waived fees. There are no bills that are being dismissed from what I can see. And if you have an ID, which I now have an ID, but you don't have a job, do you still get a check from the government that's coming? And since my daddy's a truck driver, which still is difficult to make ends meet right now, will he get a check from them? And my mama, they file jointly, so I don't know if they get a check or not. I don't know how it works. I have no idea. But we're struggling, and everyone's struggling right now. But my question is, why do I not see any of the fees waived that they keep talking about on TV, and messages from the president and the administration and all of these companies that claim to be waiving any bills right now? I don't see them being waived. So, anyway, if anyone can help and they have an extra means to be able to help, any of my subscribers or anyone watching this video, that's greatly appreciated during this difficult time. To the person that did that money did go directly toward a bill that needed to be paid, and so that I thank you for. Otherwise, we would have been charged. It would have been very difficult to have fixed the situation. But he gave enough to where we could put enough in there that it covered a situation, a bill that would not have been able to be covered otherwise. But my question is, during this crisis, why are we still being billed, even though this administration and supposedly companies have got up on TV and stated that they're still charging? And the internet company we have, the NCTC internet company that we have, they claim that they get their internet from a branch of internet from Comcast, even though we're not under Comcast. That's what they claim they get their internet from. So, as Trump called them, Concast, because they're a con. And but that's not who we are with, but that's who they claim that they get their internet from, the NCTC, North Central people. We don't use the phone anymore. We just have the pay for the 911 service if needed, which it doesn't. The landline, it doesn't even work now. It does not work. They claim they're going to charge an outrageous fee if they find out it was just something that wasn't in the box on the outside to fix. That they would charge an outrageous fee. So we were like, well, forget it. We don't even need it. Need it. But it's still $112. They bottom line, they shouldn't be charging. They should be able, if you can't afford to pay the land taxes right now because you are not getting your tax returns back, and the checks aren't coming from the government for a good while, they shouldn't be charging bills, land taxes, and all of that right now. But how do you go about claiming that? How do you go about complaining about that when no one will listen? And they don't act like it even exists. The fee waive exists. Anyway, some of the people have told me online that theirs are being waived. So anyway, I don't know. Peace, signing out. If you can show support, and you're fortunate enough to be able to help out, and you also like to show support from my channel and myself and what I do and all of that, if you can, feel free to do so. If not, I still love you all so much. My question is mainly just, why are our companies not waiving the fees and bills right now? Anyway, peace, signing out. Plus, why are they telling us we owe another bill right away after we've just paid the other one? They just it's like they're asking for more money now than they even should be. But they're claiming they're not doing anything wrong. AT&T is, anyway. But anyway, signing out. What do you think? And if you can help, feel free to do so. I love you all so much. God bless. Peace. Signing out. We're all going to do our best to get through this.